Hello everyone, greetings from Sri Vidyaniketan Public School. Today let us see in resource and development, the next unit is soil erosion. Over this, most of the time question has been asked, what do you mean by soil erosion? Here we see the meaning of soil erosion, that is removal of the top layer of the soil. The top layer, what will be there? It is being removed. How it is removed? It is removed by various factors. Then what are the factors? That is removal of the top layer of the soil due to what you call rainwater, wind force, or by human activities. We know that rainwater, when heavy rain comes, the top layer of the soil gets washed away. Sometimes when the wind blows, at that time also the top layer of the soil gets washed away. Then how human beings are responsible? So human beings are responsible by what you call cutting of the forest, carrying mining activities. These are the main activities of human beings which are responsible for soil what you call erosion. We already seen that formation of soil will take place just for a centimeter, 1 centimeter of soil. For formation of soil, it takes millions of years. But see that there are various factors which are responsible for what you call soil erosion. The very first one we call it as deforestation. We know that we are clearing the forest mainly for the purpose of what you call industrialization and urbanization and for mining processes. So when these forests have been depleted, what will happen? Definitely the soil, what you call when rain comes or wind blows, at that time what you call the top layer of the soil will get washed away. If in the forest trees are there, and as a result what will happen, this washing away of the soil will be very less. Then comes second one is overgrazing. This is another one cause that what you call soil erosion is taking place. How overgrazing is responsible? We take large number of cattle and animals and we graze them. As a result, what happened? When the grass is being grazed by the animals, what will happen? The soil will get, when heavy rain comes or wind blows, at that time what happened? The soil gets washed away. Another one cause is excessive use of chemicals and fertilizers. We see that just to meet the needs of the population, what we are doing, we are making use of the overdose of the chemicals and fertilizers with an intention to get more and more yield. Because of that, what will happen? The soil is going to lose its fertility. Another one is rainwater. When heavy rain comes, at that time also we see that the top layer of the soil is being washed away. Then comes slides as well as even floods. When floods comes also, at that time we see that the top layer gets washed off. After knowing the causes of what you call for soil erosion, let us see the types of soil erosion. Here we see there are 3 types we can say. The first one is called as sheet erosion, second one is called as gully erosion, and the third one is called as wind erosion. And how sheet erosion is responsible, let us see. So when what will happen? Soil gets washed away over a large area, over a large area in the form of a sheet. The top layer of the soil gets washed away when heavy rain comes. It's clear? When heavy rain occurs, at that time what happened? The top layer of the soil over a large area, what happens? In the form of a sheet, it clearly washes away the top layer of the soil, and sheet erosion is being caused. Second one is called as gully erosion. What is it? You may wonder. Here, gully erosion is nothing but the running water. When rain comes, at that time, what will happen? The running water cuts through the clayey soil and making deep channels in the form of gullies. So, over a land area, what will happen? Especially in the clayey soils, what happen? When heavy rain comes, at that time, what you call deep channels or gullies are being created. And these gullies which are being created, which is not fit for, and that particular land is not fit for cultivation, and hence that particular land is called as, which consisted of gullies, it is being called as bad land. Bad land is nothing but there is no good land and bad land. Bad land in the sense land is not fit for cultivation sake. And generally we see these are called as ravines. Especially this kind of gully erosion is caused to a great extent in Chambal Basin, where it is being called as ravines. Then we see the very important topic, that is conservation methods. Means what steps can be taken to prevent soil erosion. Most of the time it is being asked a 5-mark question, that what is soil erosion, what are the methods used for conservation of what you call soil erosion. Generally they may ask a question, steps for conservation of soil erosion, or else a specific way they may ask a question, that how can soil erosion be prevented in the hilly areas. This way 2 questions are being asked. Please bear in mind what are the points you are supposed to write there. In general we go first. That is, first method of what you call conservation is, that is called as terrace farming. What is terrace farming? Are we cultivating the land on the terrace? No, we are not cultivating land on the terrace, but in the hilly areas we see that hilly areas the land is being what you call cut in this way in the hilly areas, and a plain is being formed, and on this plain what you call a crop is being cultivated. If heavy rain occurs also, or normally if it rain occurs also, the top layer generally, if it is in this way, we see that the top layer of the soil gets washed away and it gets accumulated on the foothills of the in this area, in the foothills. That is why to prevent this and to make the land for cultivation sake, here it is being cut in this way, and we see that a plain is being formed, and in these plains we see that land is being cultivated and cultivation has been done. This kind of method of what you call farming is being called as terrace farming. The next one is contour plowing. Contour plowing means, here once again we see that in the hilly areas we see that in a parallel way the land is being brought under cultivation. Once again in the same method we see here what you call it is being dug, and in the parallel way we see that cultivation is being done. This kind or this method of what you call cultivation is being called as contour plowing. The next one is called as strip cropping. Once again a question may arise in our mind, what may be strip cropping? It is nothing but, if a land is there in this way, we know that the top layer of the soil gets washed away. To protect that, here we see that strip cropping is being done in the what you call in the middle of the field. This way what you call strips are being made, and there we see that plants or grass is being grown with an intention to protect what you call or prevent soil erosion. And the next one is shelter belts. With regard to shelter belts, we see once again in the field, here what we see, plants are being grown. Here trees are being grown in all the sides so that what you call soil erosion can be prevented. Apart from that, intercropping is also there. What is this intercropping? On the same field we see that various types of crops are being cultivated. Maybe in the first line some trees are there, amidst that what you call some small plants, some other plants are being cultivated. Take for example some what you call coconut trees are there. Amidst the coconut trees we see here arhar or dal, what we call, that is being cultivated. So this is how we see that a tree will first one, in the first layer the trees will be of a height, and in the second one we see that which will be having normal height. Then comes another one is what you call contour barriers. Contour barriers are nothing but here once again in the hilly areas, as it is said, trenches are made, or a trench is made, or a block is made. Here what you call by doing so cultivation is being done so as to prevent soil erosion. Apart from that, rock dams also it is called. If a river is flowing, to block the water, sand sand is being made use, sandbags are being made use to prevent the flow of a river. For example, if a river is flowing here, in here sandbags are being kept here so that the flow of water can be soil can be prevented. So this way we see that these are the various methods which have been followed for protection or conservation of soil erosion. So over this if it is asked in a general way, you all are supposed to write all these points. If it is asked only in the hilly areas, first point, second and third and fourth point, up to here you can write terrace farming, contour plowing, strip cropping and shelter belts.